he needs help.
Look, I'm doing everything I can to get the stuff he needs so he can play this part convincingly.
No, but that's not going to be enough. We got to go to Ireland and find him.
No, Lulu.
You said it yourself. He's in trouble.
Okay, we go after Lucky. That's the quickest way of getting him killed. Look, Interpol recruited Lucky to impersonate an Irish assassin. They didn't give him a lot of prep time. The only thing that could make that worse for him is if his sister or a cop shows up.
So we're supposed to just sit on our hands while Lucky's life is in danger?
No, we're not supposed to be putting him in worse danger. Okay, if he had told me who he was going after, I'd have gone with him. But he's there on his own now, and that's the way he wants it.
So Lucky's gonna get himself killed.
Look, your brother knows what he's doing. Okay, he's made contact with the Balkans people. He's improvising. He's saying what he has to say. We could do something that would unknowingly tip them off. Or do something that would cause Lucky to give himself away.
What? I know how to run a scam, and I would never give Lucky away. You were trained as an undercover cop. You're great at this.
Yeah. And speaking from experience, when you're undercover, okay, the more people that know your true identity, the more ways you have for your plan to go wrong.
It pisses me off that Interpol would send Lucky into danger. They don't care if he's gonna live or die as long as they get their man.
No, I'm sure they'll do everything they can to protect Lucky.
You said that you were involved in some case with the Balkan. What happened?
Lulu, it's Tracy.
Hi.
Hi. Lulu, would you call Lucky, please, and ask him to come home?
But Lucky's looking for my dad. That's what you wanted.
I've regained my sanity, and I have realized, of course, that it is ridiculous to send anybody to look for Luke Spencer, and Lucky is much better off at home.
Okay, I will try to contact Lucky and tell him to stop looking for my dad, but I don't think it will matter because Dad always comes home sooner or later.
Well, the $10 million that he stole from me should keep him sitting pretty for a year or two at least.
You would miss him if he stayed away.
Lulu, that's the problem. I can't stop thinking about him. My whole life goes on hold, waiting for him to show up again. He's an addiction I can't break. At least if I know he's gone for good, I can move on with my new Luke-free life.
Are you sure that's what you really want?
It'll be a lot less exciting, but a lot less painful, and that's what I want. I really, really do.
Okay, well, whatever happens, you'll always be my step-monster, legal or not.
Thank you. You are the best thing that came out of that phony marriage. Thanks for understanding. You treat her well.
Okay.
Thank you for giving us some private time.
How did that go?
Well, just covering for Lucky's trip to Europe made me even more worried about his safety. I gotta go find him.
No, Lou, we just talked about this.
Look,
It's too
if he
risky.
gets killed and I did nothing to stop it, I will never forgive myself. I'm sorry, I'm going.
Whoa, okay. Well, if you're going, then I'm going too.
No, you don't need to go. I think
What are you gonna do? You gonna stand down this Balkan guy on your own? A killer like that? No, we do this together.
I'm serious about helping Lucky, but I'm kind of looking forward to seeing Ireland. I've heard all about it from Lucky and my parents.
We're not going on a vacation here.
No, I know, but my parents lived there a couple of months before I was born, so I missed out. Have you ever been?
You know what? Aside from going to Sunny's Island a couple times, live with Michael, I haven't left the continental U.S.
Well, that's not surprising, because when you finished school, you went straight into NYPD.
Yep. Summer vacations with the family in Brooklyn.
Sounds very exotic.
Well, you don't know Brooklyn.
Still, you never wanted to strap on a backpack and go to Europe?
Yeah, all the time. I mean, I wanted to go to Italy. But someday, maybe.
Well, stick with me, Bensonhurst. I'll show you the world.